Get her. All right, fans.
I have a book due in 2 days. So I'm trying to read this one because it's the second book, so I need to read this one first.
Got it. All right, fans, we're excited to be here today. We are hoping this stream actually works. Fingers crossed there a little bit. All right, in the front row, it looks like we're going to have Lexi, Reagan, and Olivia. And in the back row today, we've got Maya, Piper, and Alara. All right, Piper just substituted out. And now we have Cyan. All right. If you're just joining us today, these games do start 4 to 4. It is an all-day, 12-hour tournament today. And so because of that, the games are trying to keep moving. Sai with a great attempt there. Tsunami gets the point. So as I was sharing, it's a 12-plus hour day, probably 6 to 7 games. Girls are going to be exhausted by the end here. But because of that, the games are starting 4-4. It is also 2 sets, no third set. So no matter what happens there, that was called in. Great shot by Olivia there. All right. Reagan serves the ball, and it's an ace. Gotta love when that happens. All right, we're still looking good up there. All right, we got timeout on the field. Just waiting for a shoelace to get tied. Maya now ready. All right, here we go. Reagan with a great serve cross court. They are able to handle it. They put it over to Lexi. Get the block on the other side, unfortunately for us, but that makes it 6-6. So again, long days here today for the girls. Really bad internet in this building. So all around, everybody's having a blast. Looks like we have a substitution on the other side that their server was not ready for. So it's number 7 is going to serve, and here we go. Ball is underway, and that is out. That is what we like to see. That makes it 7-6, Prolink Cajun versus Tsunami. All right. Lexi with the serve. Somewhere I'm a little off, but that's all right. All right, I got to check my order here on the ground. We've got Maya up front. Hyper Khan, my favorite, in the middle. Olivia on the outside. In the back, we've got Alara, Oriana, and another ace for Lexi. Absolutely crushing it. Number 26, that's 6-9. All right, ball served. And another one. That is 3 aces in a row for Lexi. Great job, Lexi. All right, here we go again. A little more noise coming from the Prolink sideline today. Great to see that here in this game. And it clears the net. Looks like Tsunami's going to handle it. And out is the call. Fantastic. That keeps Lexi serving. Absolutely good start here. All right. Nice serve cross court. Number 10 handles it to 3. 12 goes for the spike. Not touched. And out. Lexi getting ready to serve again. The rest of her team's starting to fall asleep with all these aces she's getting. Another great one. And another ace. 13-6. You just saw the girls call it 1, 2, 3, 4, touch the floor. That's an ace. All right, we got a timeout called by Tsunami. What they're going to be doing here is looking to kind of freeze out Lexi, break up the rhythm that she's got going. Meanwhile, Coach Cajun and the girls wearing what I can best describe as either shower caps or painter's hats, trying to keep the energy going. All right, we're getting ready to continue here. All right. Lexi to serve again. And the attempt to ice her out did not work. And that is another ace for Lexi. The energy coming off the court. This is the best energy they've had in all the games. Ooh, and that's a little high, but that's all right. The energy coming off the court from the girls in this match is much higher than it's been all day today. It's great to see that. All right, there's the hit. Oriana handles it to Alara. Alara to the outside to Maya. Maya with the spike, and it's in! All right, we have a double substitution. So Olivia is now being substituted for Carly, and Alara was substituted for Kate, I believe. Yes, for Kate. Ooh. Unfortunately, that net was a little high for Carly. All right. So right now on the court, in the front row, we've got Kate and Piper. In the back row, we have Oriana, Sai, Maya, and Carly. And here we go. Sai handles that. Sai over to Carly and Piper. And then confusion on who should handle that gives Tsunami a point. All right, here we go again. All right, nice shot right at Oriana. Oriana sends it to Carly. Carly sends it over to the outside for Kate. Kate puts it over. They are able to handle it. Piper attempts the one-handed block, and she gets the kill. That worked out very well. All right, looks like Oriana is being substituted out for Reagan. All right, Maya to serve. 16-9. Nice serve from Maya, right at number 10. They do handle it. They're going to the outside. Their outside hitter takes it, but Sai handles. Sai to Carly. Carly to Reagan. Reagan with a great shot. They do not handle it. We're going to credit her with a kill right there. Maya to serve again. 17-9. Beautiful shot to the outside. They do handle it. It was a cross-court serve, but they are not able to get the point. That makes it 18. All right, Maya to serve again. And if it stays in, it's good. Oh, she played it, so it's perfect. Piper gets up there with the block and the spike, and again she gets the kill. Piper Khan going up on the net and shoving that ball down their throat. What a play. All right, Maya to serve again. All right, Maya serves, ball is up. Number 10 handles it. They go to their front line. Piper going up for the block, can't quite get there. Maya to side to Carly. Carly hit it over. All right, and then that net is too high. That is yet another point. All right, Maya going to be serving cross court again. Here we go. Beautiful serve with an ace. Maya is just crushing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's an ace. Absolutely going. That makes it 21-9, folks. Here comes the next serve. Nice serve again. And that's an ace. Could not handle that one either. 22-9. All right, here we go. Maya on a roll. Beautiful serve as well. Number 7 handles it, takes it to 11. Piper ready for the block. Not needed. 23-9. Prolink Pink having a blast right now as they're playing so well. Maya moving to the outside this time. Goes cross court right at number 13. 13 handles it to 11. 11 comes across, and if that's in, it's a point. It was called out though. O-U-T out. That makes this match point or game point. All right, Maya going to the inside. Probably going to go cross court again. Beautiful serve, clears the net and gets the ace to win the set, or to win the match. That's 25. 25-9. Great first set. We'll be back in a few. All right, folks, we're back for the second game. We'll see what the starting lineup is here. All right, looks like we've got Alara, Reagan, and Lexi in the front row. In the back row, we've got Carly, Maya, and Piper. Piper will, of course, be substituted out here in just a minute. If this is the first set you're watching today, today is a little bit different in terms of a tournament. It is 2 sets only. It does not matter if they split them 1-1. There is no tiebreaker round. Additionally, the game starts at 4-4. As today is going to be a 12-plus hour day for the teams playing, they want to make sure that they don't go long. We're actually running quite a bit ahead of schedule. This is the 3 o'clock game. We've already completed the first set, which Prolink won. So we're getting ready to roll into the second ahead of schedule. But the games do start 4-4. The sets start 4-4. So that's why you see that on your scoreboard right now. And we're about to be underway. Last match, 25-9, Prolink. Let's see how we do on this one. Versus Tsunami in black. Looks like we're verifying the lineup card. And we have our substitution. All right. Just waiting for this game to get underway, folks. In the meantime, today is brought to you by your sponsors, TiffanyBookedIt.com and TiffanyMadeIt.com. Looking for your travel needs? Tiffany is a fantastic travel agent for you. Looking to get something laser engraved? She also does that. All right, looks like Tsunami is going to serve first. Oops, I screwed up here. Already off to a bad start with my scoring here. It's going to have to take out the libero. The app is not behaving the way it's supposed to. That gives 2 for Tsunami. All right, we'll see if I can get back on track here. I do not believe I have the right order. I'm missing Maya in the backfield. There we go. All right, now I'm ready. It's 4-6, Tsunami's winning. There's the service. Maya handles it. Maya to Carly. Carly across the field to Reagan. Reagan goes up. They are able to possibly handle it. They are. Alara's there. Over to Carly. Carly handles it. Sends it over on the 3. They are handling that. They're going to be returning to us. They get up there. But Maya's right there. Carly sends it over to Reagan. Reagan going for the spike. Oh, they handle that. This match is going around and around. All right, Maya again with a great play. Alara sends it over on the 3. Oh! Lexi went up for the block. Just couldn't quite get there, but that was a fantastic back and forth. All right, that does make it 7-4. Not loving that. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, should be long. Oh, no, it wasn't. Sai handled it. Sai to Carly. Carly centers it to Lexi. Lexi struggles to handle it. You could see that ball did not come down where she thought it was going to, and she was a little off on that one. All right, here we go again. Number 3 to serve still. All right, serve right to Reagan. Reagan handles it. Does not make it over the net, though. Good try from Reagan. That makes it 9-4. All right, ball served. And that was in. That is an ace. We need to get that ball back. We have a timeout from Cajun. Prolink taking a break. Let's see if we can interrupt the rhythm a little bit. Get Prolink back on track. I mean, this is more points than Tsunami got the entire last set. We got some happy birthday sounds in the background. Looks like one of the other teams is celebrating a birthday up there on the stand. All right, we got a good timeout discussion going here. Prolink Cajun now done with their timeout. Getting everybody squared away. All right, here we go. Ball back in play. That is in. Hit the very back of the court, was confirmed in. The line judge up top, or the main ref, wondering what was happening there. But he obviously upholds the call. Olivia coming in, substituting for Carly. Here we go, ball in play right at Reagan. Reagan handles it, takes it all the way over. Number one on their team just pushes the ball just slightly over. I don't know. This is a different Prolink team that was out there from that first set. It's 12-4. We haven't even touched the ball yet. All right, serve. Also in. Caught the back of the court. Prolink Cajun giving some coaching there to Sai. All right, let's see if we can do this again. Let's get this ball back. It's 13-4. Right at Maya. Maya handles it to Alara. Alara to Reagan. Reagan goes up with the spike. They are able to handle that, coming back over with the push. Maya's there as well. Takes it over the net. Now Lexi. Lexi to Alara. Alara back to Lexi. Lexi pushes it over. All right, we got the hits. Maya again. Maya to Alara. Alara to Reagan. Reagan with a great spike. If that's in, it's a point. And it's in. All right. That's what we needed there. That got us the ball back. All right. We have Alara serving. Olivia, Lexi, and Reagan in the front row. Maya, Sai, and Alara in the back. Alara to serve. Nice cross-court serve from Alara. They're ready. They're bringing the ball back. Up for the block. Oh, but they put it right where we were not. I got to tell you, that looked a bit like a push. This ref has consistently been pretty open on that, pretty lax in the calls for those, but definitely hurt us there. Oh, how high is that net? It's too high. Getting the ball back good, didn't let him get a chance at that rhythm. We will now have Reagan serving. All right, we've had some substitutions here. Beautiful serve from Reagan, and that's an ace. That's what we needed. All right, Reagan to go again. Reagan, another server on the outside. That's another ace. Reagan, 2 in a row. Makes it 8-14, making some progress, pulling back a little bit. Let's see what can happen now. Another serve from Reagan clears the net. They are mostly able to handle it. Lexi to Alara. Alara back to Lexi. Lexi gets the kill. That makes it 9-14. All right. We have time called as we're tying some shoes there. All right, Reagan the serve. Reagan, another great serve right at number 13. 13 handles it. Looks like they're going to bring this back. They do. Lexi's right there, though. Alara back to Lexi. Oh! Net a little too high for Lexi that time. That'll give the ball back to Tsunami. Number 12 on Tsunami to serve. Like to see it. Prolink sidelines are cheering and talking. Long serve. And, oh, Olivia not quite high enough when she made that jump. Definitely had the right idea. Oriana did a great job getting that ball. All right, here we go again. Number 12 to serve. Beautiful serve right at Maya. Maya handles it to Alara. Alara back to Maya. Maya goes up cross court. Oh, if it was in, that was beautiful. All right, cheer the sideline saying, get that ball back. All right, there's it right at Maya. Maya handles it up to Alara. Alara up to Lexi. Comes from behind. Oh, hits it a little too hard. Goes out in the back left corner of the court. Coach Cajun getting in there, giving some coaching. All right, we're ready for the next play. Should be handled by Lexi. Lexi to Alara. Alara puts it up to Maya. Maya hits it over the net, preparing for the return. Lexi is right there. Oh, the jump up, down, fall over of that ball made it more than unfair. But great attempt by Prolink. And we have a second timeout for Coach Cajun. I imagine right now he's having a deep look at the scoreboard. 19-9 really needs a comeback. This is looking like last match or last set, but reversed. So definitely going to be talking to the girls about their position play, their confidence, their communication, talking to each other, making sure they're making effective passes, and then getting that ball right back over the net. You can see the conversation going on right now. You can see him telling them that they are better than this team and that they earn this. And now we're ready. Tsunami is still serving. It is 17-9. Number 12 still serving for Tsunami. All right, there's the serve right at Sai. Sai handles it to Alara. Alara sends it to Lexi, who puts it right over. Unfortunately, they're able to handle it. They send it right back over, this time to Oriana. Oriana to Alara. Can't quite dig that one out. That makes it 20-9. All right, we need something to break up this rhythm, get that ball back. All right, there's a serve right to Lexi. Lexi to Alara. Alara puts back up to Lexi, who crushes it. They get it back over the net somehow, though. Alara to Maya. Maya puts it over. They're going to return it here. Olivia goes up for the block. Alara to Oriana. Oriana to Maya, who puts it over the net. Looking at the return here. Lots of back and forth in this one. Oriana puts it up to Alara. Alara puts it up for Lexi. Lexi tips it over and gets the kill. We needed that. All right. Great serve right there. Returns it over. Piper handles it. Piper to Alara. Alara to Oriana. Oriana puts it over the net. Oh, both Maya and Piper go up for the block, but it's not needed. All right. Lexi serves again, unfortunately, gets under that. That gives the ball back to Tsunami. All right, a little bit of rough here. We just need to get that ball back right away. Lexi tagged out, Sai back in the game. All right, there's the serve right at Oriana. Oriana handles it, puts it over the net. I'm pretty sure it's like 75, but That ball was out, and that makes it Prolink Cajun's ball. All right, we have a double substitution going on here. All right. Hey, that's an ace. That's what we like to see. All right, here comes the service. Carly crushes that one as well, and they can't handle it. That's another ace. All right, turning this back into a game, 14-21. Carly in the backfield, keeping things moving along. Another great serve. This time they handle it, though. They're going to be able to bring that back over the net. No, they're not. That net was too high, folks. All right, Carly, number 32 to serve again. Great serve. Oh, that had to hurt. That's an ace. That looked like that one may have bounced off her face. Oh, we got a timeout Tsunami now. The rhythm has changed. Tsunami's coach is looking at breaking up Carly's rhythm, trying to make it so she can't continue just crushing that ball. This has turned back into a game, though. 16-21, Tsunami still winning. But it is now starting to look much more like the possibilities of a victory are not out of sight. All right, Prolink coming back out of their timeout first. Cy and Carly having a little bit of fun. Hopefully keeping the energy alive so Carly's rhythm isn't messed up. All right, Carly preparing. Great shot. Looks like Tsunami will be able to handle that, but it did not mess up her rhythm. Carly's there, and oh, almost this. I mean, she tried so hard on that one, but that is Tsunami's point. All right. Tsunami getting ready to serve. Yes. All right. We're back underway. Nice, easy serve to Cy. Cy handles it to Carly. Carly sends it up to Maya, who, oh, unfortunately hits it right into the net. That's all right. 23-16. We got to get the ball back here and then finish this one off. This is the moment of truth. And that's the good start. 23-17. Reagan substituted for Oriana. It's amazing how quickly I get all of these out of cycle. They are not able to handle that. That's what we needed. All right, that's another point in our favor. All right, in the front row, we have Reagan, Piper, and Kate. In the back row, we have Cy, Carly, and Maya. Maya with the serve. Oh, a little hard, but Cy's there. Cy sends it to Carly. Carly puts it right up to Reagan, who unluckily puts it right into the net. 18-24. Perfection is needed now for Prolink from here on out. Their defense needs to play like a brick wall. Reagan handles that first one. Maya's there with the second from long, and Carly puts it over. Great job by Prolink handling that. And Maya's got that one. Maya to Carly, Carly to Piper. Somehow they save that. Carly puts it up again to Maya. Maya to Reagan with a great spike. Oh, they handle it. Maybe? Yes, they did. Oh! Drops it right in. That ends set 2. As a reminder, today is 2 sets only, so that will end the game for us. 1 set each. And I'll be back later for our next game.